Hello, good people. Welcome back. Welcome back to our multiplayer game on Wars of Napoleon. When we are playing turn 265, yes, which is the first week of July 1810. So we are jumping on the second part of the year 1810, and we are still alive. Yeah, and we are still playing Great Britain. So, what do we have this turn? Opening the turn with you guys. Actually, which is nice that this game you play a turn quite quickly. Huh? So we did it -1. Okay, return to neutral value. So there was no battle. I was expecting a battle in Warsaw. Obviously, there was not. They succeeded in retreat. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Well, anyway. So let's go back first before we look into the situation in Europe, North America. So we still have 63% loyalty in Boston. 52, I think that we had more, no? And 58 in Pittsburgh and Detroit, Detroit and Pittsburgh. We have 59 in New York, and yes. Hold on, something is weird. So Miami is there because we have the access to one part of the agreement that we had with the US was they give us access to their territory. But why and I am planning to declare war on US now. But why the harbor is being blockaded? If they are blockaded, it means that we are at war. But I didn't send any. Did they declare war on me? Treaty to reply. Nothing. Treaty available. USA. Yeah, we are at war. So they declare war on me. The United States of America has declared war against Great Britain. So I was planning to declare war on them because as a preemptive, because I was expecting the USA, which is managed by the AI, to declare war on us, and they did. They did before we declare war on them. Okay, so we have a situation. Okay, so this is the only part which is left of USA. Okay, on the previous war we got Pittsburgh, Detroit, New York, Charleston, Georgia, and New Orleans. This is the only left anyway because it's for the capital city. So you cannot take the capital city. They will not see the capital city on the war unless. I'm not sure even if this is the only territory that they have. So the US Army is really weak. The reason is that I believe that they don't have enough supply to sustain an army. And as you see, the strength of the unit is estimated at 13. Only 13. Because all the units are starving death due to the fact that they don't have supply. Unfortunately, the supply is not affecting the US Navy. And you see the US Navy, all the blue dots, it means that they are really, 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 really strong. So the good thing is that I brought my fleet, the combat fleet, which I sent from the Baltic, which were sent in the Baltic to escort my transport ship. I sent them to Europe, to North America, and they are in front of Philadelphia. So now they join Gartner. No, they cannot join Gartner because Gartner, I put a lock on him. Can I unlock? Yes. And you guys, so you have 70. So if I put you all together now, 2,600. Okay, you are slightly above your command bonus, your command structure, but I think it will be enough to keep this guy at bay. Make sure that you are in defense because I don't want them to exit. And Craig, tell me that you can. Tell me that you are active. Yeah, great. So assault, assault. I want you guys to take the city. And hopefully we capture the city. I don't think that the army will resist for sure in front of as we are overwhelming them. But hopefully I will capture the city and capture the fleet inside the city. Which is the best case. Or we capture and they destroy, they scuttle the city, the fleet, which will be unfortunate, or they put the city, the fleet outside, which will be problematic. Okay, good. Can you send the cavalry there? Your job will be to help on the loyalty in future. Okay, good. Excellent. Excellent. USA has declared war on us. So what is the rest of the loyalty? Here we have 57. So Georgia, only 28. And New Orleans, which is my... we have 48. Okay. Can we do something about that? Develop territory. Yes, perfect. So I will keep one to help the Philadelphia, which will be my next focus. I can do blockhouse, which will give me base success 50%, 1% loyalty. Well, okay. You know what? I'm swimming in money, so I have no issue on that one. Okay, good. Can we do defense? Yes. I'm not sure this is a building defensive work is helping. Every time I'm saying that, and every time it's not helping for sure. Let's see. Maybe one day. Who knows? Good. Okay, so we are at war. So you, Craig, you have, what do you have? You have 1 division, 3 brigades, some cavalry, and some artillery, horse artillery, which will be well enough and a lot of supply, by the way, to take Philadelphia. I bought a fleet also as well there, correct? No, don't stay there. Hold on. The fleet, do I have a fleet here? Yes. So make sure that you are... What is the fleet? Has a capacity of 200 and you have a weight of 160. So hopefully we can take the city. Hopefully we can take it. And then after I will bring my navy and my army back to Europe, which is the main concern. If we keep on the... because taking back taking back what belonged to us, of course, the American colonies belong to the crown of Great Britain. And this is the right way that they need to go back. Joking, huh? Then after what we have, the Caribbean. Where are we in Caribbean? The loyalty is still going down. I don't understand why the loyalty of the French is so easy to get and the loyalty for me is getting down. I took this place maybe 3 years ago and I have troops, I have garrison being there. Maybe not strong, meaning that I will not bring an army to bring up the loyalty, but at least it should help to increase. Why it's decreasing? I don't get it. Now, most of the place is loyal to the French. I can understand, okay, that the game is playing, that the game is including some kind of a nationality preference because you take a place, and of course. But then in that case, why the Russian city, like Kovno, for example, they are already way in favor of the French. And they have no unit there. They took the city, they stay maybe 1 or 2 turns, and then after they left, now it's 63%. And all the cities are like that. Huh? Like Vilnius, 68% in favor of the French. Minsk, 89% of the French. Vitebsk, only 19. Okay. But I don't understand how the loyalty is working. It seems that it's linked to the national morale of France, but doesn't make sense. But anyway, okay, so it's one of the flaws of the game, I believe. Anyway, so then after we got Indian Ocean. What do we have? Let me show you. Yeah, we lost. We are not anymore. It's not anymore loyal to the French. To us, 48%. It doesn't make sense. I don't understand. Just to say hello to Mr. Wesley, which is spending all the war, Mr. Duke of Wellington. Who could be Duke of Wellington, stay as a Sir Arthur Wesley in India. He's not willing to come. Spain, we have an issue, guys, because the Spanish player is telling me that there is a huge army, at least 3-4 armies, which are staying there. My concern is that they are moving down to go for Gibraltar and Portugal and Lisbon. Gibraltar, I have, what do we have in Gibraltar? I have 4,000. So I have only 2 divisions helping and a lot of cavalry that I need to remove, by the way, because they are useless. What is the loyalty? 72%. Doesn't make sense. If he bring a whole lot of troops, he can overwhelm us. It will be very costly, but he can take. But I can still bring I could bring a defense from Europe. I still have some units there, by the way. We have 3 divisions in the making, correct? One is trained, one is in training, and the other one is still pending, correct? Yeah, they are still conscript. Okay. So, I could bring this guy if I have the ships, which I don't have, but anyway. But the issue is that Gibraltar, Spain, Portugal is still suffering from a lack of supply. So if I send troops already, if I could, they could not stay there. They could not stay there. Okay, what is the loyalty in Lisbon? Lisbon, I don't know why he said 52% for me. Only 8% for Portugal. 27 for in Elvas. 72. Okay, good. This is good. 100%. 16% only in Lagos. Okay. Almeida. So they build up the city level 2. Okay. Loyalty 16 and in I have one. The Portuguese army is a joke. Here 13%. Okay. So if he send troops toward Portugal or Gibraltar, I have no way to defend them. I have a lot of artillery, which is great, but I don't think that artillery can hold against a French army. Anyway, so US has declared war on us. Okay, great. There is still one ship there, by the way. This is a US fleet. Okay, good. Good. So what else do we have? Diplomacy. Let's look at the diplomacy first. Treaty available. To reply. Nothing. Treaty available. Austria. Nothing. Ottoman Empire. I can do nothing. I could send some. I could improve the relationship with Spain, but I don't want to give any reason for casus belli to the French, saying, "Oh yeah, you are going to try to befriend UK, Spain, so I'm going to invade you." So yeah, let's Let's keep them away to avoid this kind of things. So Sweden, 10. Okay, we can do nothing. Sweden, we are not able to. I try to engage Saxony into the war, but they don't want. They say that they don't feel this is very good for their own interest, which I can understand. Okay, good. So we have nothing. I have only 4 diplomats left. Unfortunately, when I look at you can see how many diplomats. If you just switch, you can switch there. Okay. So you see that Austria has 3 diplomats. If you check the Turkey has 14 diplomats. If you look at the Russia, he has 120 diplomats. One thing I'm complaining is that the Russian player is not using the diplomacy. If he could friend Sweden and Austria, because you see Austria is really low, it could help, but he's not doing this. And I think he's doing the same with Prussia, correct? Yeah, Prussia, 110 diplomats. So the Prussian and Russian are not using their diplomacy, which is why it's not changing the. Don't get me wrong, it will not change the situation on the game, but at least it could help. Anyway, so we have nothing on this side. Can we check? So I sent some. We sent some money and war supplies to Turkey, to the Ottoman Empire, as the request of the Ottoman player, because he said he has a lot of money, but he has 0 war supply. So he cannot build anything, because the country is not building a war supply. I have 3,331. Again, this is something that the game should be able to improve in terms of diplomacy, is to be able. Oh, I can send money. So I send to Russia, yes, 1,500. I will send to Austria. Can I send to Austria? Why I cannot send to Austria? Oh, come on. Why I cannot send to Austria? The guy are like, they are at war and I just sent to Turkey, so I couldn't send them back again. I don't have money left. Why Prussia is not there? Why Austria is not there? This is stupid. I don't understand. Decree. Convert engagement point into money, yes. Okay, good. I don't understand why I cannot send money to Austria. 9 division, yeah, I can do only 5. I have 1 army, 5 corps, 9 division. The game is only allowing me to do 10 division. To form 10 division. But if I want to say this guy to become a general, yeah, you cannot. All your 5 division are on the field. So how do you want me to win a war with 5 division? This is ridiculous. Okay. Well, so we got new recruits, correct? Because we had volunteers. No, they are still there. Can I form production? Let's put one. Good. I'm pissed about the Austrian situation. And one thing I'm pissed also as well. So the plan is not working, guys. Because the plan is to remove supply access to the French army. Okay. And as you can see, the French army is now retreating back to Poland. I think that they left also, look, Moscow is now, they left Moscow. They have nothing left in Moscow. So they are giving up Moscow and they are going back to Austria, going back to Poland. Austria joined the war for one specific reason, is that they have a lot of irregular troops. You see, there is one there. There is one there. There is some there as well. Okay. The purpose of this unit, it said when you look. I don't have any with the British Army. I think so. Correct. I don't have any. Let me check. You don't have any irregular troops. No. It said that they destroyed the supply when they capture it. And the purpose of these troops was to ride across all the country and destroy the depot. But unfortunately, as you see, they capture it. They don't destroy them. They capture this one, they capture this one, they capture this one. They capture, no, this one was in, it was in Russia. They capture this one. So what is going to happen? Even this guy, we capture this one just in front of Napoleon, just in front of the nose of Napoleon, is that the French, they just have to move units and to take it back. And obviously, the partisan units are not the unit that you want to fight for the. It's just there. So the plan was for them to come and to destroy the depot. Now they capture it, which is good, but it's just an annoyance for the French. They just have to send a unit, like a cavalry that they have everywhere. They just right there, up, they capture it back. Do we know how much supply they have there? No, I have no idea. And the plan, the strategy, the idea was to remove all supply, or reduce all supply access to the French, including from their base, by destroying the depot. But they just have to walk and take it back. So this is really bad for us. This was not supposed to happen. Because when you click, I don't know if you cannot, I cannot see, you cannot see it. Can I see somewhere? No, I cannot see. It clearly say that as a characteristic of the units, that these units, when they capture a depot, they destroy it. I don't see it. There is a small icon there that you can see. Unfortunately, they don't have. So this is not going as per the plan, but again, due to the fact that the game is not going the way that it's supposed to be. But at least as it should go according to the rules. So if you want, it just Napoleon is there, he just worked there, he took the supply, he took the depot back. So he's defending this depot. So what is the situation? Stop complaining. But you get the idea that we wanted to do. And my hope is that the Russian army avoid any major battle So they wait for the French to be weakened by the lack of supply, and then they can strike. But now the Russian army is in a shambles. What is the situation for the Russia? They have a national morale of 63, 190 for the French. Austria 900, 1900. Ottoman is collapsing. So everybody is we are the only power which is still alive, I can tell you. What is the situation of the French army? History. So we have 611,000 men. Okay, good. The French has 1,224,000. I think that they reach 1,250,000 at some stage. Russia has 300, well, let's say 400,000. The Turkish has 312. Austria has 181,000. Yeah, Spain is has nothing. Russia. US, we can see US. They have only 1,000 men. But if you look at the, okay, let's look at the USA, by the way. Navy, they are really strong. Huh? They have 142 ships, warships. We have in total 662. The French has 340. Okay. Combat power for land units. What? USA, they have only 10. Me, I have 31,000. The French has 64,000. But this is also considering all my troops in India, by the way, which I cannot get. Okay. But I don't understand why I cannot send them. I missed something or what? Spain, Russia. Okay, so I sent to Russia. Turkey, okay, because he was asking for. Sweden, okay. Naples, Portugal, which I want, but I don't have Austria. Okay, bad. So, what is the situation in, as you see, supply, we have no supply. So I just took this one, we took this one this turn. So there is 149 supply and some ammunition. In terms of ammunition, we have some, correct? There is there. But the thing that we don't receive any supply. And I cannot destroy the depot as well. Can you destroy the depot there? No, I can build a depot, but I cannot destroy. The French took back Posen, which I took because there was a depot, but he took it back. I think he has one cavalry division there. So what do we have? On the west side, we have this guy, which is really strong, which is walking from France. He's now in Coustrine. Okay. So he was there, he's moving there. So I think that next turn it will be around there. So, and in the north, we have Brune with 1, 2, 3, 4 division and Saint-Cyr with 1, 2, 3 division. Okay. And then we got all the French armies moving back to Poland. So Napoleon was in Dvinsk. They were on the Dvina River. Obviously, they are moving back behind the Niemen River. So I think that they are satisfied with the destruction of the Russian army, because the Russians have almost nothing left. Huh? They have some units, but not something that can face a huge army. And maybe he's concerned about his supply, maybe. So he's moving back to Poland. So I'm going to be taken between this guy and this guy. So we have Gouvion. I think that they are going to head for Königsberg, which I don't think that our friend Blucher will be able to defend. What do you have, my friend? You have 1, 2 division. When I say 2 division, even this one is there is nothing inside. And this one, you have nothing inside as well. You have a bunch of general. Why is not including his cavalry inside the things? I don't know. He's building up some units, but I think that they are not going to be ready before 57 days, which is way too late. 2 months to wait until these units are available. 29 days for artillery. Yeah, it's too late. The French will be there, and I can do nothing about that. So, my issue, the plan is not working. The plan is not working because the plan was to destroy the depot. So there was no supply anymore going to this guy. But the supply has just temporarily be taken, and they are going to take it back. Huh? And me, at the same time, I'm suffering from lack of supply. The reason is that I am in Prussia, so the game is considering that Prussia is supplying me. But of course, the supply, the production of supply by Prussia is not enough for my army. So you see, my army, for example, you are at 44% of your supply. So I think it's time that we do what we do the best. We run away. But not we run away. I need to make sure that I need to fight the French, but I should not let them join their force. So first things first, I need to secure Danzig, because if he take Danzig, I am in big trouble. So can you defend, you hold, you enter the city when you join there. Okay, great. Good. What do we have inside? There is some potion for 6. I think that he is doing the same that in Königsberg. He's building some troops, but it takes way too long for the units to be recruited to be combat effective. So I believe that here he has 1 division of cavalry, or I don't know. So the force I have is very weak. Huh? So I need to send Brock, and especially Brock has no supply left. He has only 36%. Even his ammunition is not full. So what you are going to do, Brock, you go back to Danzig. 3 days. Make sure that you attack. I put you in attack mode just in case the French are crossing the river. Just for the sake of it, I will move the fleet out of the city. I move my ship there to blockade, but it's not working. I don't understand why. We are not blockading the place, huh? No. Okay, go back to there and there. Good. So, what do? We have no supply. Hope has no supply left. Can you back there? How long it will take? 9 days! Oh, shit. Do you have one of these things? Okay. You go back to form as well. So I think it's time that we go back. No, I don't want you to do this because I'm afraid of... how many days to go there? 6 days? Oh, yeah, okay. Just make sure that you don't engage. Ah, evade combat, yes. Do like this. We go back, we go back, we go back. Heal, what is your range? From Warsaw, can you... Yeah, you can still hold this place. Okay, good. So, here I have Baird and my artillery with Maitland. So, guys, you move back to... Why you are moving like that? You are not taking the city, the road? Okay, I don't know. Baird, do the same. 8 days. Why you are moving like that? Can you move? So you cannot be there in 8 days. Can you? Oh, yeah, you are moving. Yeah, you are moving like that. So why the artillery is moving like that? Strange. Yeah. Can I force march? Um, 70%. Will not change anything. Cavalry, you go back there also as well. 9 days, okay. Anyway, I leave all the depot. There is nothing left in the depot. Huh? There is some ammunition, but there is no supply. There is small supply. Can I move that? Can you? They don't say anything. What they have in form? Supply 0. Receive 415. Ah, we receive some supply at least. Okay. Okay, okay. This guy, unfortunately, I cannot move him. I would like to destroy him because I don't want him to fall under the end of the French. But time being, I need you to stay in the city. Now, here I have two options. Or we go back. Or we go after the Polish troops, which have nothing more exciting. Or I take the city. I will take the city first, for sure. Can I, if I do this? How long it will take? Ah, I can do this. Here it said, okay, hold on. Can you, because I want to destroy this place. I want to take this place. And I want to come back. Here it said that if you put all out attack, your side will not try to retreat. Okay, blah, blah, blah. This is not... the only rate of engagement that will enable an assault on force even while you are still on the move. For a ground force, this means that an enemy structure encountered at the end of movement will be assaulted without staging it. If you need to assault all structure encountered while moving, you must also set the rate of engagement that is tagged to all out attack, which is this one. So if I understand here, I will attack the place, the fortress, and I will take this place, and I will come back this way. It will be costly, but at least in one turn, I should have been able to take Warsaw, destroy the forces which are there, take this one, destroy the fort and the depot, hopefully also destroy the Polish army, and be back on the other side of the what is the name of this city? I forget what is the name of the river in Warsaw. The Vistula. They call it Wisla. Yeah, the Vistula River. Okay. Let's try that. Actually, you just stay there. So you join the cavalry when the cavalry will join you when you come back from your raid in Warsaw and Poland. This is the only best thing I can do, and then after I will have to think about going up, and then or I start to engaging this guy and move towards Stettin, or I take the ship, I board, and I do a landing. I don't know. But if I do this, the French are going to be on my tail. Huh? What they have they have a size 4 arbor. And unfortunately, it means that we are letting the Prussian on their own. Huh? So, oh, okay, hold on. Can you, how long it takes for you to go there? 9 days, so it will not be enough. Okay. You can be there in 6 days. Okay, good. So you'll be there in 9 days. Okay. So only you will be there in you will be there in 4 days. Okay. How long Brock to go to? You know what? Make sure that you put this just in order to take the place in case. Good. So, bad news with Austria because I cannot send them money and they desperately need money. And instead of destroying the depot, they capture them, which is really bad. Again, this is good, but it's just a temporary annoyance for the French. You just have to move units and they will take it back. I believe that Blücher is in a bad position because he's cornered in Königsberg. I don't know if he's planning to move to Danzig or not. I have no information from the Prussian player what he wants to do with the Blücher. But since he built some defensive work, I am afraid he wants to die there. Anyway, he cannot move back to... Yeah, we have Gouvion there. We have Colincourt, Rapp, cavalry. So we have some cavalry there. We have the main French army, which is there. With Davout and Gouvion. Napoleon is not that far. I hope that the Austrian can do some havoc. But again, I think that they can capture all these depots. But I would like them to destroy them, not to capture them. I think that they are going to capture back Brest-Litovsk. But not more we can do, guys. I don't know what is the level of how many supply there. I don't know. So, what else can we do? We have some people being trained. Perfect. The 171st Island. This guy. Veteran, okay. Veteran, okay. So this guy need to be trained. They are all veteran now, correct? Yes. The next turn, they will be trained. And I don't know why they have not full artillery. I said you cannot take command, correct? No, unfortunately. But you can take command of this, correct? Which is really weird. I don't understand why. Why you can take command of this division, but you cannot take command of this division? Doesn't make sense. No, I cannot. I cannot combine them. Okay. Can you take some artillery? No. So I can allocate a general, but not okay. But unfortunately, these one are not really strong. And how much it costs for me to build this one? Not Anglo-German division. This one. They have 129, which is really weak. I need 1,500 conscript. Yeah, I am really far from it. Okay, great. Good, guys. So, still a lot of supply issue in Poland. Unfortunately, the Austrian partisans are doing really great, but instead of destroying the depot, for some reason they are captured. And of course, there is no one to defend them. So they just have to move and to take it back. When actually, again, the description of the unit say that when they move into a depot territory, they are going to destroy it, which obviously they did not. What else do we have? Yeah, and the other big news is that US has declared war on us. So next turn we are going to take Philadelphia, which is the only capital and only city that they have. I just do hope that we are going to capture their navy. And for some reason, I cannot send money to Austria, which I don't understand why. Guys, thanks a lot. So let's see what will be the situation with Hill in Poland. But then after, we'll have to move back to Danzig. And maybe surely evacuate. Huh? How far are you guys, from there? You are 10 days away. Okay, so it's not that far. Guys, thanks a lot. Now it's my time to say goodbye. So, goodbye.